EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, McCarthy. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Second and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Going for it, here's McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, middle. Hey. Sit up.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Jackson now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now it's Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Hey, report. Report. Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Sit up.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Jalen Nailor from 19 yards away. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sit on! Ready! Right shot! Middle. Yeah. 180! Right shot! Cut!
Now it's Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
You turned it. Right shot!
Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
18 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Here now, 2nd and 4. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
Intended for save Flowers. Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down.
And Jackson throwing once more. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. A gain of 8 there on the play. Yeah, that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Report. You. Hey, middle. Sit on. Wait. Finish up. Middle. Alpha.
Again, Jackson. They'll get this to Flowers, left side. And they'll get it down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. To throw is Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's third and 7.
Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. Fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
UAA. Let's go. Sit hard. Hey, Ozzy. 180. Hey, report. 180. 180. Touch.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Hey, middle. I'm out here. No, we changed it. Shut up!
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Go right here. Yo. You. Report. Hey. You at X.
Here's Jackson. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Get hot.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is McCarthy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Hey, out. What are you?
Throwing is Jackson. Finding Walker complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson. Quick hitch, complete. It's Henry. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards and sets them up 1st and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Sit hot. 180. No, we changed it. We changed it. Go. Finish it hot. Yo. You.
To throw again is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
180. Let's go. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Back to throw again. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Henry. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to
a big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hey. Sit hot. 180. What is hot? What is hot? 180. What is hot? Report. 13. Hey, Ozzy. Sit hot. Hey. Sit hot.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Luke now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Ravens 14, Vikings 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
12 yards there, first down Vikings.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Ravens 14, Vikings 10.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Jackson now. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now it's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 39 that time.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
Hey, middle.
Back to throw now on first down. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Baltimore, first down.
No, we changed it.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We changed it. Report!
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
That's another.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
At the 14-yard line.
Middle.
Now it's Jackson. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. Hey. You. 180. Ready, shot. 13. Sit up.
Jackson will throw again. Throw caught by Flowers. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
180. Get on. Go.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. So nothing doing there. And that'll set up second and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 3-yard
Jackson.
line.
This will go to Henry out wide. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. On his loop for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score. Ravens 21. Vikings 10.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right.
Touchdown, Vikings! Aaron Jones, 65 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. From 5 yards further back, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-17.
17.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
We change it. Yeah.
Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
13.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's got this down to the 35.
13 more yards.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go, let's go. Finish it up! Finish it up!
And Jackson throwing once more. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
You. Ready! Ready! Set up! Ready! Finish it up! You are X. You are X. Ready! Ready! Finish it! Finish it!
To throw is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Hey, Ozzie! Sit up!
Again, Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do. Count this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Here's McCarthy.
And he is caught. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did. And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. McCarthy operating from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That one complete to Naylor. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Vikings.
Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Second down, goal to go. Pass complete to Naylor, right side.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. Totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
For the extra point.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. This is 1st and 10. Jackson.
And Walker has it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Change it. Hey, middle.
Jackson to throw.
He finds his man complete. That's Flowers. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
46-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
5-yard line.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. I guess we could call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there. And he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, Usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
35-yard run.
And they'll indeed take a knee. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.